What up, though? Who is it, though? Another reaction. I was gonna do a video on this, but I'm gonna just do a reaction to my dog, Too Raw for Sports, and I'm gonna just give my thoughts on what he say and see what he say, because this is ridiculous saying LeBron is the most disrespected player of all time.
Undisputed, where they were asking the question if LeBron James is the most disrespected NBA player of all time. And Shannon Sharpe, sure as shit, not missing a beat, said, yeah, I believe so. I believe so. LeBron is the most disrespected. And it's like, man, look, are there a lot?
Everybody know that, bro. These are the top 3 most disrespected players of all time, in my opinion. Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Those are the most disrespected players of all time, bro. And it's becoming Jordan, low key. I keep seeing niggas talk about Drew Holiday, a lock up Jordan. This person, lock up Jordan. Or Jordan, he wouldn't be able to do what he was doing in nowadays game. But, bro, it's Kobe, Tim Duncan, Hakeem, bro. Them is the niggas that disrespected the most. And it's really Kobe and Tim Duncan, the 2 most disrespected players of all time, bro. Like, those guys ran a fucking era together. Kobe Duncan, whole 2000s. You feel me? Like, bro, the disrespect y'all got going on is like crazy, bro.
People out there who criticize LeBron James, yes, I do. Some people go first.
I do too. I criticize LeBron James, but I don't go into nothing else that ain't got nothing to do with him on the basketball court. Him as a person, I think he's a great person from what I've seen. I don't know the guy, of course I don't, you feel me? But I'm just talking about on the court. My only gripe with LeBron James is that I don't think he's the GOAT, or I don't think he's better than Kobe or Jordan. That's my only thing. And that's gonna be a big issue with his fans. But other than that, I think he's a phenomenal player, period. Like, I don't have no disrespect to him or nothing. I only get disrespectful when it comes to his fans disrespecting Kobe after his death. Putting up helicopters, saying this, that's why your favorite player dead, and just stupid stuff like that. Like,
you could argue some people have an agenda behind it. Fine. But the general consensus is this. You can't be that disrespected if most lists or most people have you second or at worst the third best player of all time. And some people still have you delusionally, in my opinion, as the GOAT. Okay? You can't be that disrespectful.
Very delusional. I'm going to say this once, and that's going to be it for me. Never in the history of sports have we had somebody be the GOAT that has a losing record on the biggest stage. I don't care about nothing you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. If Tom Brady was 4-6 in Super Bowls, 4-6, he wouldn't be looked at as the same way. I think he still probably would be the GOAT, but it wouldn't be as magnified as it is. He has a winning record in the Super Bowl, 7-3. Like, bro, no other sports other than basketball can you be the fucking GOAT and have a losing record at the highest stage. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It really doesn't make no sense to me. And like I said before in one of my other videos, if winning don't matter, stats don't matter, bro. You feel me? Because how can the stats matter but not the winning? When that's the ultimate goal, is to win championships. Don't make no sense.
disrespected. All right? When I look at the media on TV, ESPN, First Take, Fox, Sports, Undisputed, whatever, it's hard pressed for me to find anybody on there that really goes at LeBron James. Yeah, Kevin Wildes, Skip Bayless, they criticize LeBron, but even with them, if you really listen to them, especially with Skip Bayless over the last couple of years, he's become kind of like a one-note, like he doesn't have the authenticity that he once had. The people who scream LeBron is the king to the heavens severely outnumber the people who criticize him. So I'm trying to figure out how he's the most disrespected. Because right now, the most disrespected player in the league is Russell Westbrook. Period. Right now. Active player, I don't even see how it's a fucking argument. Russell Westbrook is the most disrespected. And people can sit there and say, well, all he has to do is play better. And people will stop criticizing him. Nope. No, it won't. No, it won't. Because, first of all, you motherfuckers never acknowledge when he plays well. He's had some good games last year, and motherfuckers on TV never acknowledged it. But every bad game he had, that was the first thing they talked about at the top of the hour. Russell Westbrook, I'm starting to, matter of fact, let me say this. That chick that apparently has replaced Jenny, or whatever her name was, Jenna, Taft, whatever her name, her voice annoys the hell out of me. Okay, guys, Russell Westbrook, excuse me, Russell Westbrook.
Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Do you want to flip a house with me? No, seriously, like, you find the deals, I flip.
Shut up.
Excuse me, Russell Westbrook had another off night. 5 for 15 from the floor. 4 turnovers, guys. What can the Lakers do with Russell Westbrook? Look, let me tell you something, Skip. I don't like to talk like this about another man, Skip, but I'm starting to question this man's manhood, Skip. I'm starting to question if this man has a soul, Skip. I mean, how can you come out there and play like that? You're a goddamn professional. And stop hiding behind your wife, Russ. Okay? All right? I mean, look, she's a man up too. If somebody spit at her, well, she's a woman. She's, equality. You got a man up, Skip. I hear you. Go out there and play better. You play better, you won't get this criticism. So why they won't saying that? Why they won't saying that when Chris Paul was playing like absolute doo-doo and let his team blow a lead against the fucking Dallas Mavericks and the fans was assailing him in Dallas? They didn't say that about them. They criticized the fans in Dallas. They don't like fucking Russell Westbrook. Period. So it don't matter if this guy's gonna have a good season. Because when he had great seasons, they said, hey, it didn't matter. His points didn't matter. His triple doubles didn't matter. His effort didn't matter. He was stealing, you know. He was stealing rebounds and stat padding. But we saw a man stat pad like no man has ever stat padded before last year, and he got away with it. Complicit was the media in covering up the most selfish fucking 30 points per game I've ever seen in my life. And
This is not me condoning what he's saying and shit like that. Although I do agree with some of his points. You feel me? I'm just, reacting to the video because, we know who the most disrespected players of all time is.
It's come out that they're not going to trade him. Oh man, this is going to be ugly. Another repeat. And Kobe Bryant, I don't care what no one says. I don't care if they didn't argue this on TV. I know for a fact, because I was part of it, 10, 11, 12 years ago on the internet, there was a raging debate about the GOAT. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to conject here that the media, the mainstream media, stole that argument from social media because we were arguing whether the GOAT was fuck LeBron, was Mike or Kobe. And I know that.
Facts.
Because I was part of it.
That's facts, nigga. About a good 10, 11 years ago, they was arguing like, man, is Kobe going to catch? After he won, especially after he won his 5th title, is Kobe, can he catch Mike for the 6th title? Like, they was arguing MJ, Kobe. They wasn't arguing LeBron. The media created that debate after he won the 2016 finals. People like Nick Wright, Shannon Sharpe, and everybody started coming on TV and saying it, and it became prevalent. Like I said, I don't believe you can be the GOAT with a losing record at the highest cup. You could talk all you want about those Warriors teams and everything like that. I got the numbers. And one of those times, Klay Thompson only averaged 15 points. Steph Curry averaged 26. Kevin Durant averaged 32, I believe. LeBron averaged like 30-something. Kyrie averaged 29. JR averaged 13. I'm just saying, bro. It was similar. And MJ's the GOAT, bro.
Bruce Blitz, KB24, myself to a lesser extent, because I was just starting out. Who else? NBA Jerry, Jesse Gladsaget, when she started making videos again. All these guys, man, we were all part of it. So many different channels, I just can't think of everybody right now. So for him to go from being arguably the GOAT, Kobe Bryant, to being out of people's top 3s, to out of people's top 5s, to maybe 9, 8. Some people got him 13th, 15th. ESPN had 1 year where he was the 25th best player in the league. 1 year, because he criticized ESPN and said there are a bunch of idiots out there. They get mad, and the next year they're having a 93rd best player. And they had guys like fucking, what? Sebastian Telfair or...
This is all facts, bro. And people don't want to acknowledge this.
Markieff Morris is a better player than him. The only reason why some people in the media did about 180 is because of the tragedy that happened on January 26, 2020. We saw what Nick Wright did that very morning when, coincidentally, LeBron passed Kobe the night before. They were waiting to shit on Kobe. And they got caught looking like complete fucking haters because of the events that day. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't criticize Kobe back in the past, because I did. I got caught up in that shit because I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I'm a Jordan fan. Right? But at the end of the day, LeBron is far from the most hated player in the history of the league. Far from it. You got a motherfucker on TV and Shannon Sharpe arguing that Russ isn't even top 75. You can't tell me that's not fucking hating. He can sit there and try to hide it all he wants to. He's a hating bitch. A hating black pumped up bitch that speaks from a script. And his boss, LeBron James, King LeBron James of LA, tells him what the fuck to say. If you say, I don't give a fuck how much you don't like Russ. If you say he's not a top 75 player, I'm not even saying top 50. Because I don't even have Russ in my top 50. But to say he's not top 75, that's some hating shit, man.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Yeah, they hating on the kid Russ, but I think he gonna have a big year this year and come back and do good. Man, this been Who Is Hendo, another reaction. You know, telling the truth about who the real most disrespected players are. And I'm out.